Om Shri Sairam. This time I'm back with a bunch of small little miracles, and the miracles that I'm going to share today are very basic and simple miracles which happen in our day to day lives, but we tend to neglect this as simple coincidence. I feel that these are not coincidence because every time it cannot happen that when you are in problem, unusual circumstances build up just to protect you. This does not seem to be normal to me, and I feel that this kind of considering these as miracles makes me feel very special, makes me feel that I'm very close to the supreme protector of this world, and that he is specially protecting and guiding all of us. If we also try to peep into our day to day lives, we can also surely make out one or two of these miracles which happen daily. It's said that when prayer becomes your habit, miracles become your lifestyle. So, one of this which I have today in my treasure is that this is based on my inner voice conviction that I feel that inner voice is something which is a very strange voice, which is a very strange and awkward conviction. But we should never neglect this because this proves out to be the best ever savior in a lifetime. Once I was normally waiting for my class to begin. That time, virtual and online classes were on, and it was scheduled to be at 3:30 or something. I got a conviction nearly at 3:26, like 4 minutes earlier, to join the class early. I don't know why, but I tried it, and you won't believe I faced like miserable kind of communication network problems. I tried joining in, it didn't work out. Then finally, when I joined in, it was that I could join in like on perfect, accurate time only because I tried joining earlier. Just think and imagine if I would have neglected the voice, then I would have joined exactly at 3:30. I could not have made it, and I would have obviously joined late into the class. So what I learned out of this is actually intuition do work, and we should never neglect them. And second one also goes the similar way. When I had a conviction or a voice, whensoever I learn something, any teaching, any lesson, I tend to like I like to share it with my parents that I learned it today. And that day I learned that we must like surrender the fruits of our everyday action to God. That helps you, like makes you free from the cycle of birth and death, because you don't get bind to the actions, to the fruits of that action. You neither gain, you neither loss. So that is why we say that we must surrender to God every action, so that you get completely free from such bondage. And I wanted to share that with my parents, but I got a voice that don't share it today. I said, okay. I followed normally, but I was very much confused. I was very tempted to share it, and I was like, when I'll share, which day, tomorrow I'll share, yesterday, like day after tomorrow I'll share, when I'll share. But I waited. The next day, we used to have a thought of the day book, which we used to turn it every day. And when tomorrow I turned, like when that day went by, after that day, the next day when I turned it, the thought of the day was exactly the same. That is, surrender the fruit of your action to God. Like then I got it that God didn't wanted me to share it that day, because he didn't wanted that I waste my energy sharing it today and then again the next day. So it's better that you share it the day. He mentioned it on the thought of the day book. That was the second one. And the third one was little normal but strange for me, that this was a kind of unusual circumstance which was created to protect me from getting embarrassed. Once my teacher, our social science teacher, was calling out the roles and the names of those students who haven't submitted their one copy, assignment copy, and I was one of them. And I was really scared, not really of not submitting, but that embarrassing moment that your name will be called out. And I was really afraid of that. I was waiting for my name to be called out. I don't know. My her ma'am, she didn't like my name was not mentioned, or she skipped it. My name was not called, and I was so happy. I was just completely astonished that what happened. Is it that God really saved? So I really very firmly believe in this thing that when you surrender to God, that I won't really think much about this. You are there, you take care. When you say this, you take care. Some unusual, really very strange, awkward things happen, and you feel like you are protected. And you don't know why this happened today, which never happens, obviously. So I feel that these small, small miracles help me build a more stronger faith and a bond with our Almighty. And I would like to thank Bhagwan for always protecting and guiding us. And with this, I would like to end. Thank you all for your patience hearing. Sairam.